relationship must be examined whether this person is in faithful mode or are they just doing this because of obligation. Then the relationship, if it's out of obligation, there's no life in the relationship. It becomes stale. It becomes boring because there's no life. There's no joy. There's no with faithfulness. Oh yeah, I did something yesterday, but I'm gonna do something today. And I'm gonna do something tomorrow. I got something planned for them. When there's loyalty, it's almost stale. It's not. I'm not coming against loyalty. You need to be loyal to somebody, but loyalty is more of an obligation versus it's life in there, but it's not the life that keeps a relationship going.
Wow. That's interesting that you say that because when you think about like movies and mostly like gangs, street gangs and stuff, they usually go more for loyalty. Like you were saying, loyalty represents looking back, and that's what a lot of them usually are talking about. You know, real life or in movies and stuff, they're talking about being loyal. They really don't trust the person or have faith in the person, but they depend on their loyalty, and they put them kind of in a tight spot all the time by calling them out on being loyal.
That's right, because loyalty makes you out of obligation. Just to break it down real quick about the gang. Think about this. Same thing in a relationship. Same thing. Let me say the principle quickly about gangs. Gangs make you do something wrong where you're obligated to them so you can be loyal to them. You have to be initiated in by doing something bad so they have something for you so that you can be loyal to them because they know what you did, they were there, and if they tell on you, you're going to jail.
Wow.
Same thing can happen in a relationship.
Yeah, that's no faith in that. That's a no
There's
faith.
no faith in the person.
No faith
it's
relationship.
only because, right. So it's more of a control issue versus a relationship where there's life and there's passion, there's love, all that going on. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not coming bashing loyalty, but you got to know, and that's why I said one can kill you. In that example, our gang members get killed because they are loyal to a person versus faithful to that person. In that example, someone gets killed.
Do you think that's why you hear a lot of young people, and I want to say there's a generation that's behind us, and there's a generation ahead of us. Do you think that's why they're prone to, like, they're against marriage? Some of them, if you talk to them, they're really not so much pro marriage because of the negative things that they remember from experiences or anything from other people. It's almost like there's no faith in it. The faith is imbalanced with the commitment. Like a lot of people, you hear them talk about it, and they rather just, either shack up or they just have already put it in their mind that a lot of people, no matter what, they're going to cheat or be disloyal to the relationship. Like it's just kind of, like you were saying, like the faith level is just out the door. Somebody may have, upheld the commitment or as a part of the obligation to stay in the relationship, but just because somebody is there, if you're not fully satisfied or fulfilled, nobody wants to be with anybody who's just there to be there because you can feel it when a person is there just to be there and they're just going through the motions. Doesn't matter how good of an actor you are, how good you're doing it. The other person, you can feel it.
Right. That's why. Yes, we have a generation that don't know the difference between faithfulness and loyalty. And yes, there's been a disdain for it. But you said something at a great point I want to bring up, and I got 5 minutes, and I'm going to stop. This is the last point, and then I'm going to recap real quick. It's that some people, they get married, and they're loyal to the vows, but they're not faithful to them. I'm going to leave that alone. So they do it out of obligation and not being faithful because there's no heartfelt relationship between the person. Well, this is Mr. L and the Mr. L Radio Show. I'm going to go over this again. Faithfulness means to believe in someone. Loyalty is more of an obligation of what that person did in the past. Please know the difference. Please know the difference. One of them, as I said on the Facebook fan page, can kill you. You can be loyal to something doesn't mean that you're faithful. And the moment that you become unfaithful, you actually open the door for your relationship to lose the life that it needs to keep it running. Loyalty can be there, but it doesn't mean your heart is there. You're only doing it as was defined here by obligation and out of guilt, while faithfulness is produced passion-infused dedication to the future. One, loyalty is obligation fulfilled, while faithfulness is above and beyond joy of what is, was, and what has yet to come. So I hope tonight you see the difference. Go on the Facebook fan page, Mr. L, at facebook.com/Mr. L Radio Show, and comment on tonight that you know the difference between faithfulness and loyalty. And I seen somebody post, "Oh, I'm loyal to myself." You need to be faithful to yourself, so that when the person comes that you want to be in a relationship with, all they see is faithfulness. You cannot expect something to show up to you if you're not that yourself. What I'm saying is, how can you expect faithfulness when you have never been faithful to your own self? When you're mad at being just loyal because of past things that you've done. I don't know. I'm being too rough tonight, or what? I'm just being matter of fact, I guess.
Well, it's clear, very clear. We need to know the difference. They're a lot different.
Well, I have 3 minutes left, so I have 3 minutes left here, and I definitely want to go on Facebook.com/Mr. L Radio Show and comment on this show. Comment on this show. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know you understand the difference between faithfulness and loyalty. First thing, you need to be loyal to you need to be faithful to yourself. How can you, I want to reiterate that, how can you expect others to be faithful to you? You have not been faithful to who you are completely as one whole person. So you go and search for somebody else to be faithful to you when you have not been faithful to all the parts of who you are. That's unfair. That's unrealistic. Then you get upset because now they're not giving what you need because you have never gave what you need to yourself. 2 minutes. I'm counting down. But you've been loyal. You need to be loyal to yourself. You need to be there. You have an obligation to yourself to do what you need to do, but not out of guilt, but out of believing that you are who you are and that you're going to do what you need to do. I'm going to turn into a motivational speech, but I want to definitely, we're talking about this Mr. L and the Mr. L Radio Show about relationships, so you need to start with yourself first. Be faithful to yourself first. Go on the page. Don't allow loyalty to kill you, like the example that we gave with the gangs. They're loyal to the gang because of obligation of something that happened in the past, versus being faithful believes that you believe in that person. And you need to first believe in you before you can even expect someone else to believe in you. So go on the page. I think I'm going to leave this subject. We're going to see what we're going to talk about next week on the show. Let it be a surprise. I think I've seen something about how to lose weight. Is there something you could do? Did you know that kissing, little bonus, can it actually help you lose weight? Interesting. Y'all there? I got quiet.
What did you say? Kiss? What did you say was there?
Kissing can actually help you lose weight.
I thought that's what you said, but I didn't want to say anything.
We got 34 seconds. Go on the Facebook fan page. Leave a comment whether you liked it, didn't like it, whatever you agree, you think it was with. I want to hear from you. Please know the difference. This is Mr. L Radio Show, the most celebrated and exclusive relationship expert in the world. Have a great night. Talk to you guys later. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.